after he saw you hit Shockwave. Else you could just skill the silence, and then whenever Misery tries to last hit, you would just get silenced. Yeah, this could be first blood.
They know
this missile is going to take a while.
They
could just dive for this. Yeah. Looks like they will. John taking very nicely from the gyro.
Wow! Okay. Didn't need anything from Rocket. Level advantage for S4 though, and as far as farm as well, also in S4's favor. But that's kind of what you expect, right? I mean, even with his buffs.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's just punishing his pawn. This time he's on time with the spin though. He's probably going to live as a result, yeah. And the counter. This is a perfect wraparound. They need value out of this fight.
The lane here is going to force everybody out. Misery makes R2, screws in, gets decimated right off the bat, and here we have more action. S4 and Puppy double edge on 2 Sadoy, dealing so much damage. He does finally fall. A 4-for-1 with up. Unfortunately, not much more item progression for him.
Oh, Kuro really cleaving those familiars down. He's taking damage. Might have been an initiation there from BP, but they're playing it safe.
Radiant's top tower.
It looks like you're right that Sadoy is going for a heart. Picks up the. Kuroki has Omnislash still. Keep it in mind. Goes after Pop beforehand. This could be bad for BP. Is there a message about to go down? Not quite sure. There's the ultimate. Beautiful RP on 3 heroes. Kuroki still has the ultimate to work with, and there's no creeps. Now would be a decent time to use it. The ultimate. And the jump in again from Sadoy. He's not scared. He's a freaking centaur. Double edge. Puppy in the meantime gets a nice ultimate again from Nota. It's just infinite ultimates left, right, and center. Puppy, he's going to take a lot of damage though. Let's see how much he takes. Almost drops to the deck.
Oh!
Sadoy. Did he drop to the deck?
Did he just die because got him? Which is exactly what he needs to do. There's no better target for sure than the gyro. BP, I think we're gonna wait for the next Roche. We'll know when it's up in about 45, so 3-minute 45 max timer. And that should be theirs as well. I don't see Secret fighting outside their own base at this rate, so VP, just keep controlling the map, send out the Hawk. Send out the Boar even as a scout, if you will. And find out where Secret are, play it safe.
Oh, Misery's... Oh, he was in Viz. Cast in power. Thought they might be able to catch Gyro. They still technically could, but Chi is here to back him up. Yes, I can't believe how much farm these heroes have. I'm not used to seeing Beastmaster with this much and 4K on top of it. That is so sick. Yol with a gem now, by the way. So Oracle's ult will not be quite as effective. And keep in mind, it works in a lot of ways like Abaddon's.
This is a good base play from VP. This is really good. They move 2 heroes down here into the vision of the Radiant, and then they get picked out, but the smoke squad is ahead of them. So Secret, they could have fallen into a trap there. They are playing it very defensively though, as they should, so not getting caught out, but I don't know. Do VP really need to do it well? Okay, it's a long Roche, they obviously don't know that, but they could just play it safe, but they're looking to initiate. Nice familiar drop, suggest 4.
We'll be looking for an ult. Not with all these creeps, especially the familiars. S4 getting healed up thanks to No Tail. It's just gonna be one of these slow sieges again, unless they find a good opportunity to go in. Remember, False Promise can be used to take off these stuns. It can do like literally everything in the book. It makes it invisible.
So hard for you to initiate.
It's such a good spell.
Do?
But the MKB was picked up simultaneously. I'm sorry, the butterfly on Kuroki was picked up simultaneously as the MKB for Gyro. So that is countered to that degree at least. And really, there's not many right clickers. It's just Gyro on VP. A lot of the other stuff is just magic. But yeah, I think they're just waiting for Rush.
That's still quite a bit of physical damage with the familiars with Medallion and Kiras.
I guess that's true.
Centaur is starting to hit fairly hard, 174 base, and then still keeping all that minus armor.
And that gold.
In mind, there's the Halberd I was talking about. I think it's a good choice still.
It's not as manly, but it's respectable.
It's pretty good. And I like that he gets it against the Juggernaut, because I think a lot of players will be like, nah, there's an MKB on the other side, I don't get the evasion. I want to say 9 out of 10 times you don't get this item for the evasion. It's a nice bonus, it's a really good side effect, but the disarm is what kicks ass. And knowing that there's an enemy hero right now who is really bothering you with their attacks, but doesn't seem to want to build a BKB into your lineup, this is a very valuable pickup. Even if it didn't have evasion at all, I still think this would have been worth the money.
That's a good point. I mean, he could pop Blade Fury, but if he's popping Blade Fury in the middle of a fight, that's kind of to your advantage, right? And the ultimate, I guess, cancels that as well. But as far as the right clicking, once that's all done, absolutely.
Yeah, both Jugger and Viper. I was thinking Viper, I mean, direct Jugger also doesn't have...
No, I thought you were talking about Jugger the whole time.
Yeah, both of them. That's true.
Stampede. Such a good spell. 4,300 gold. What does Gyro go for now? Does he have enough damage? Does he need a little bit more survivability?
I think Hybrid Scotty wouldn't necessarily be too shabby.
You know
Abyssal Blade could be a nice idea. Sometimes people get that on Gyro because they sometimes getting close. And when you're playing against a Juggernaut who's really in your face, and Kuro will always go for the Gyro. If you Abyssal him, that can change the fight entirely.
Right.
What alternatives are there that are really good? Not really that many, right? I don't think Manta is worth it at this point, especially not after the nerf against
Radiant's
buildings.
middle tower is under attack.
For me, it's either, I want to say Scotty or...
Well, Manta's not
Lincoln's.
the absolute worst, but I think I'd prioritize other stuff.
Is Lincoln's good? It's pretty good against the Viper, because if he's in BKB, he can't get Viper struck. That's really nice.
Oh, nice deny. With a double damage rune.
An option. We'll see soon enough. I would say, for me, it's Lincoln, Scotty, or Abyssal. Abyssal also gives a crap ton of damage, right? So that's really good with
oh my, they're gonna find Yol, who gets 4 staffs. Like 4 staffs himself. Through Roche Pit.
Secret has to make this point. They lose this. Roche goes the other way.
Strike on Sidoi. He has an ultimate to work with. He really wants to use a Burrow Strike now. Along with the slows. They don't have
this is an awful position for Kuroki. Nice Manta.
Look at that stun on the Mr. Now Kuroki's dead right off the bat though. Doesn't even buy back. Make that 2. Oracle can't save his teammates anymore. That's 3 dead. So quickly. Misery skewers out of range. They're not going to chase. They're just going to go Aegis and Cheese. In fact, Sidoi trying to take advantage of the cockiness that is Puppy. Those stomps not going to go through though.
And that kind of seemed like a nonsensical stun from Puppy as well. He blink stuns the Centaur, who they obviously can't go on. He's like the last guy they want to initiate on. And Kuro's like, should I go in, should I not, should I go in, should I not? And then he gets, one of his heroes got more. Actually not the hero, or someone else got more. Then he got caught in a familiar draw, and then he's just dead. The moment he gets caught by anything with this kind of item build, you just don't live. It's one of Juggernaut's weaknesses.
Boots of Travel just picked up and taking advantage of it right away. Fortification popped for Secret.
They're gonna have to buy back these heroes. They're gonna lose 3 lanes. That's the buyback from Kuro.
Is
this enough for them to even come back though? Puppy? Okay.
Puppy's dead. He does.
Right
not
away.
Not enough gold.
We have a 4-staff RP onto 2. Really well done. Is he gonna go down as well? Mystic Clear not doing any damage at the moment thanks to the Oracle ultimate and the Omni Slash on top of it. Is he gonna pop right when he comes back? Yes! Right away he dies. And GG's are called. Ultra kill for Gyro. Making a fucking rampage, son. GG's 2-1 advantage for VP. What a great game played. Holy jeez.
That was really exceptional. I think this might be their best game of the tournament, to be honest. And what a time to pull it off. You don't generally just win a game like this against Team Secret. 34-9. They made very few mistakes. Also not Secret's strongest showing, but they had so good decision making, great laning stage. Their mid game was on like absolute top level, and they took all the right objectives at the right times, denied all their towers even. Like, we can't really fault them for anything in their play. If they carry this into Game 4, I think they're going to win 3-1. Like, this kind of level was really...
Well, right when you said, I was going to say the same thing, that this is the best game they played the entire tournament, bar none. This was super well played. Execution was there. Picks were great from both teams. Honestly, Oracle had a lot of potential. It's just no farm for No Tail. Not that you necessarily need a lot of farm on him, but even without it, he got some levels, and you saw the power of that ultimate in the base sieging attempts from VP. I mean, that was the 3rd attempt they had there, right? So, Oracle strong, just not strong enough this game. So with that, that is a 2-1 advantage for VP. Of course, the next win for them, they win the grand finals for the Captain's Draft 2.0. Secret, they have a couple more chances. Well, 1 coming up if they can get that, then it goes to Game 5.
Chance.
And with that, we'll see you guys for Game 4 coming up next. But first, let's have a word from Syndran. Not live, though. This is a video of you, Syndran. I don't know if you know about it, but you made a video for us. Let's hear it, shall we? Okay, bye.
Great, okay.